Air Force ROTC's mission is to recruit, mentor, train, and commission college students to become active duty Air Force officers. Every cadet is a student, and they're required to earn their college education. And while they're earning their college education, they take our coursework alongside their four-year academic plan. So cadets start out taking Air Force history, Air Force culture, Air Force customs and courtesies, and then they progress on to Air Force leadership, Air Force management, and national security strategy, and looking at what the United States military as a whole does to support what the President needs.
My name is Donald King. I'm a cadet here at Fresno State's Air Force ROTC Detachment 035. And the reason why I'm in this program is because after I graduate from college, I will commission into the United States Air Force as a second lieutenant. My father was in the United States Navy for 20 years, so he gave back to this country, and I wanted to do something very similar, so that's why I joined this program. Prior to that, I was in Lemoore High School's NJRTC program, because I wanted to try to see if the military is something I wanted to do. I really enjoyed the program. I really enjoyed the military experience I gained from that program, so I went ahead and tried to join this program.
Probably start off either the assistant.
I grew up here in Fresno, California, born and raised all my life, but both sides of my family, my grandparents served in the Air Force.
Cadet Kilgore, Wing Staff, Captain Cornelia.
Being in the Air Force ROTC has been a great experience. I've grown up so much. I've come out of my shell and just become more mature. I've learned leadership skills that a lot of people in college never get to experience.
When students first join our program, they come in as what's called a General Military Course Cadet, and that's used to describe their first 2 years in Air Force ROTC, whereby they can try the program out, they can come do physical training with us, they can participate in the cadet wing, they can hold a position in the cadet wing, and based on that, they can decide for themselves whether or not they want to continue with the program.
My experience here at Air Force ROTC has been great. I like how I can come here every single day. I see the same people. We're heading towards the same goal, which is to get our gold bars. Our gold bars is commissioning and becoming a second lieutenant. We all have the same goal, so we all help each other to reach that goal. I really appreciate this program. It challenges me physically and mentally every single day, and I've never done something like this ever in my life.
We as the cadre, which are the Air Force active duty men and women assigned here to Fresno State to mentor, train, and commission these cadets, we help show them how to manage their time, how to take taskers, execute them, run the cadet wing, and just be responsible Air Force officer candidates.
The greatest memory that I've had in this program would have to be field training, which is the equivalent of basic training that enlisted people go through, and I just love that experience. I learned a lot about myself over there. I got to meet a whole bunch of people from across the country, and you just learn a great amount of leadership skills. Once I graduate and commission from Fresno State, I will be going to North Dakota, Minot Air Force Base, and I will be a second lieutenant guarding the nuclear missile silos up there as a security forces officer.
My ultimate goal with the United States Air Force is to become a fighter pilot. I completed, I guess you could say, somewhat of that goal by getting a pilot slot. I just need to do fairly well in training and hope that they'll give me a fighter position.
Helping train and commission cadets to become Air Force officers is a tremendously rewarding experience. We know that we are putting somebody out there that is trained, that is capable, that is a dynamic follower, a leader, and somebody that is capable of executing the Air Force's mission, which is to fly, fight, and win.
Stories of Service is brought to you by Valley PBS in partnership with the Clovis Veterans Memorial District, honoring our veterans and serving our community since 1946.